It's Coco right here, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how I was able to cut two trade that made of 200 pips plus on XAUUSD just using top-down analysis, support and resistance, and trend line. So if it is your first time coming to my YouTube channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that anytime I upload content you get notified. Please, let's take this channel to 1K, guys. You might be wondering what is top-down analysis. Top-down analysis is just a method of combining more than two time frames, in order to find an age in the market. So what I basically do is I came on the daily time frame right here. So I try to see the overall trend of the market. But looking at this market was heading to the upside for some days now. But the market eventually gave us a double top right here. So the market pushes back to this level of support right here. So immediately the market came back all the way to this support level. It got rejected, and then it corrected itself, and now it's heading to the upside. So now you can say that the market is clearly in an uptrend. So as a day trader, I go on my lower time frame to see entries, right? So let's get on 4 hour time frame. So looking at the 4 hour time frame, you can see that clearly the market is heading to the upside. So the big question that comes in your mind is, where will I be buying and where will I be selling? So that is where you have to identify your support and resistance levels. A support level is an area where price can have a rejection and then move to the upside, or where a bunch of buyers can come and push the price to the upside. And then the resistance level is uh, an area where sellers tend to push the price to the downside. It's literally as simple as that. So coming on this, for you to identify a strong area of support and let's say a resistance, uh, is for you to identify where there are touches, right? Where there are more than two touches on this line or on the charts. So looking at this chart right here, you can see that this is a clear level of a support. So this is a support for you, and this is another support. This is support, and this is support, right? As you can see clearly, I've marked out my support and resistance level on the 4 hour time frame. So I also mark some on the 1 hour time frame. Let's go on the 1 hour time frame. So looking at the 1 hour time frame, you can see that the market is obviously heading to the upside. You can see that the market is giving us uh, a higher high, let's say a low, a higher high right now, higher low, and then another higher high right now. So the one that is right here is a higher high. So we're expecting a potential low to this area and then boom to the upside, right? So let me explain how I was able to call these two trades right here that made us money in the market. So looking at this area right here, this is a strong area of our resistance, right? This was yesterday trade. So this is a strong area of resistance. You can see this is a resistance level, this is a resistance, this is a resistance, this is another resistance, this is another resistance like that. So immediately I saw this right here, The market came all the way right here and then pull back to this area. So immediately the market fails to break above right here. I know that okay, this market want to give another pullback before heading to the upside. It gave us another top. This is a kind of double tops right here. So immediately I saw this double top and also the candlestick formation on this resistance level. I know that okay, this market is literally going to head to the downside and then before it pushed to the upside. So once I saw that, I draw my trend line right here. So waiting for this candle right here to break below. So when I saw that okay, this market, the 5 minute candle closes bearish as a bearish engulfing candlestick, I then took this entry, took a sell right here and look at it, a beautiful trade, gave us about 100 pips, although we exited earlier at this level right here, but we get about 100 pips, right? So looking at the one today, we also have another level right here. We have another level right here. This is a support level. This is another support. This is another support. We also have another support. So once I saw that okay, this market gave us a reversal pattern right here. So what I basically do is I drew another level of resistance, this minor resistance that is right here. So I waited for market to break above and then have a push to the downside a bit so that I can hoping to buy. So when you go on the 15-minute time frame, you will see that clearly. So looking at the 15-minute time frame, you can clearly see that the market broke this minor resistance that was right here, and then you see this uh, a little pullback to this area, and then this candle closes as a bullish candle, and then I enter my trade right on this candle, and this is a beautiful trade. See beautiful trade play out well. So what I'm basically gonna be looking out for tomorrow is I'm expecting the market to push to the downside a little bit. Let's say I'm expecting the market to push either to this area right here because currently it's at the resistance level. So I expect the market to push down to this area and then go up a bit. So if the market doesn't, if I didn't see any confirmation on this level of support, then I have to wait for market to pull back to this area. If the market can pull back to this area right here, then boom, we'll buy, right? So that is what I'm anticipating on good. So let's try to draw a, a trend line on the 15-minute time frame. So mind you, for you to draw any trend line on the 15 or on a chart, you need to have a minimum of two higher lows or lower highs, as the case may be. So in this area, we have low here, we have another one right here. So we are good to connect our trend line. So let's draw a trend line, right? Trend line is giving us this area here where I was expecting market to push to. So trend line is giving me this area. So at the same time, the other trend line we drew earlier is still giving me this area. So if the market, if I didn't see any confirmation right here, I might take a buy right from here. And this is a perfect opportunity for XAUUSD because I expect the market to give us a complete 100% retracement. So all you're basically gonna be doing is just wait for market to push all the way to this area right now look for an opportunity to buy, right? So because the market is heading to the upside. So I hope this video is useful. Please, if this video is useful, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button for me. Turn on the notification bell so that anytime I upload video, you will get notified. Thank you guys.